Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Techtonica coming at you. Oh, let's see here. Decipher signal by doing a thing. Victor, Rate Terminal, Door HA. We were working on Victor, actually. Last bit ago. What else do I need? I keep forgetting. What else are we working on here? Oh, advanced circuits and mining charges. Boop. There's your mining charges. We're halfway there. Chicken on some stairs. Whoa. Chicken on some stairs. Just gonna yoink on that. Yoink on that. I said I'm gonna yoink on that. Good golly. You must have filled up pretty good. 163? Nice. Did I do my intro? Oh, I'm so brain shot. Techtonica? JohnMegacycle? Alright, we're all caught up. I'm very, very, very brain dead. That's okay. Advanced circuits, I also need. Advanced circuits also require plant frames, do they not? Processor units, which I already have a ton of. Let's queue up 100 and something of that. While we're queuing up and we're going to hand put in everything for this system, for Victor, I actually wanted to take a look, not at tech. I wanted to look at what else I needed for signal. The door is 800 units, 300 processor units. Filling the freight quota. 2,500 frames, 2,500 frames, 500 circuits. Okay, we can start working on that. Honestly, that's all stuff I have automated except the circuits. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come over here. I keep forgetting how to run in this game. I keep double tapping W. This isn't Minecraft, mate. So 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500. Same dilly-dilly here. 5, 1, 5, 2, 5. So that takes care of all the frames. That's going to fill in however fast that goes. We're loading 80 a minute. How much are we producing? 15, 15, 15, 15. That smells like 60. So yeah, we'll be ahead of the game on that. All I need then are was it 500? It wasn't 500, was it? 500 circuits. I thought it was 2,500 circuits. That's why I kind of freaked out a little bit. I don't know, handcraft it? I don't really see too much of a reason not to. Here's another 120. Here's another 45. Oh, we're about to unlock another level of Victor. Incredible. I think, honestly, we did a fairly good job ramping up as much as I needed to with what I needed to. I have no regrets about building up our agriculture area as much as I did. No regrets at all. Well, I could just look at the thing. 13,000, 17,000. I'm just going to even out some of the stacks. 12,000. There's that. Can I get rid of more limestone? Probably not. Probably not. Definitely not. Okay, good stuff. Please take... Oh, I already did all this? I already did all this. If I'm going to carry 2, 4, 6 stacks of frames, I want to empty out my inventory as much as possible. We might actually be able to wrap up Victor this episode, and maybe the freight elevator this episode. I'm anxious to get that freight elevator done. Not anxious. Anxious, I don't like anxious. Excited. I'm excited to get the freight elevator done because there's a lot of good tech, it looks like, is locked behind it. Lots of items, lots of stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. So we had 500 frames literally a second ago. Yeah, almost 200 again. Not literally a second ago, but kind of a second ago. Stuff's moving quickly. There's not like a ton of time I'm sitting on my rumpus just waiting for stuff to get done. There's very little wait time. which I'm happy with. Here's more of that. You already have all that. Cool. I'm going to cancel that. I need to get more of this done. I needed how many more? Gosh darn it. My short-term memory is so bad. I need 80 or something? I need 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 for myself. For meself. For meself. Okay, back to circuits. Processor units, cooling units, Atlanum. Let's grab another stack of Atlanum. Yeah, I overbuilt my smelting pretty freaking crazy. Which, again, I'm happy about. Oh, I guess I don't need that much Atlanum. Oh, I will eventually need that much Atlanum. Cooling wheels, cooling things. And what was the third thing? Processor units. Which I was also handcrafting? Ah, crap. Literally a little bit of time in between episodes, and now I don't even remember what the heck I was doing. Typical JMegs. Oh, I need to go up another floor. That's why I'm confused. Slightly abused and mostly confused. That's JMegs. Oh, JMegs. I'm like a member of a sitcom or whatever, but it's all weird sitcom stuff. It's like people aren't mad. Like, I'm not getting into like scuffles, and at the end it's like, well, Saturday morning cartoon lesson or whatever. It's JMegs, what you gonna do with all that roast beef? And then I eat a bunch of roast beef, and that's the plot. That's the thing. JMegs, what am I gonna do? What are you gonna do with all that roast beef? I don't know. I'm just hungry. I'm hungry. Okay. Processing units, cooling systems, Atlanum. Let's grab as many more cooling systems as possible. I kind of think I overbuilt science by a stupid margin, which I don't have a problem with. Okay, 155. Get them queued. I should really just be putting this stuff to boxes. And then I don't have to come here and manually grab them. But even then, this is fairly easy, considering how much of this stuff I'm grabbing. Yeah. Okay. That's something we could do. Not dumb. Maybe not, but I'm willing to give her a try. Wow. Okay. There's that. Good enough. Okay, cool. I literally want one stack of this. I don't want any more. One stack is still 500. And I know we've got more than enough production because I ramped up a bunch. Building here, I think we got what? 3 machines or 2 machines doing this? And here's the kicker. I don't have anything else needing this except purple science. So all this extra production is straight up gravy. Can I? Okay, that didn't work. Can I build one more? No, I can't. Uh-huh. Okay, come over here. Crap, there's so much overlapping junk! Yeah, baby! Amazing. Cool. Have at. Alright. Now, why is this also important? not just the buffer on the belt will suffice, but this also puts us up to really backlog materials. Even if this is like this kind of a process and it seems a little arduous, is that a good word? A little arduous, whatever. This ensures that excess materials are getting spent and utilized and all that. So I want that done. There's that, and guess what? I think we're ready to pop Victor.
Terminal upgraded. New technologies and recommended tasks available.
You can build an upgraded crank generator now. Remember when you used to have to spin those on your own? Memories. With an improved electrical grid and more machines that can make use of it, you're officially out of excuses to not start scaling up this place as much as you can.
Have you seen Victor? Have you seen this place? Metroplex is blushing. Are you serious? Look at this thing. This thing's a mess. I mean, a good mess, but okay, then we're gonna do the freight elevator. We're gonna do the freight elevator because it uses significantly less circuits. Let's take a gander at our frames, though. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Okay, I got 1,000 of each. I have... Okay, we're making cooling units now, which I don't want to do. Let's go grab all the cooling units that may have been stocked up. This place is a nightmare. To navigate, anyway. Okay, how many cooling units did I stash already? 78! Cool. I'll take all that. We're out of processor units now. Yoink. So, cancel crafting. There we go. Okay, we'll have 76 more, or 67, or... I don't math, whatever, it's fine. Mathing is like... I like math. I think I already made this joke. I like math. I respect math. I really do. I'm just not good at it. Really simple mental math stuff I'm probably good at, but it's like, the second you show me log, sin, cosine of stuff, I'm just like, no. No, thank you. Oh, I didn't even check our tech. Let's do a tech check. Quick tech check. There's 2 more Victor unlocks? Interesting. Mole speed. Craft speed, smelting speed, biodense level 5. Nice. Oh. 500% of base? Is that... That's not really necessary. That seems very gratuitous. Hauler cap increases by 180. Wow. The tech jumps are pretty insane on some of these. There's a lot of question stuff up there. I wonder if we're getting close to the end of the tech tree. Core boost, assembly. I haven't even done any core boosting. I have not needed to do any of that. I still have no idea what to do with core infusion. Or infusion? Core infusion, whatever. I still don't know what to do with the building thing we found down there, but whatever, it's cool. It's cool. Is cool. Yeah, I thought this was 2,500 circuits, and if that was the case, I was like, you know what? I'm probably not going to handcraft that. That seems a little verbose. Okay, we're getting rid of this rock. No more stuff sliding in and flying out of view. No more of that. If it's breakable, I'm breaking it. Okay, how you doing? 500, yeah. So here's half of the 500. Here's 1,000 something, 1,000 something. We're already halfway. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it, but we're machine gunning through stuff. This is a really good indication that we ramped up, and we ramped up on the right stuff. We did it good. Anything else? That's still the same green thing that I'm not going to go check. Why not? One more time for old time's sake, maybe? I'd have to blow up the platform to get under it. Actually, I wouldn't have to blow it up. I think it'd just demolish it, right? Yeah, it's right here. I wonder if it's been fixed or something. It has not been oh! What? It's different now. Some of this is protected. And or look at how my depth charge is looking or whatever. Oh, okay, the game does not like me being here. This looks like a monorail. Does this go up? It does. Okay. So you know what? This might just be linked to something else up here as a decoration or something. I have power lines. Can I? I still can't inspect it. I can't use it. I can't scan it. There's something here this thing is telling me, but it's not telling me what. All this looks like is another core composer. Yeah, I keep blowing this up all day, all night. It's not really... Okay, I really thought I could link into it. That would be really dope, because that would help me figure out what it is. Personnel, come on. What it looks like to me is, based on the power connection, it looks like it's a high voltage wire. Based on the monorails connected to it, it also looks to me as if it's a, monorail. 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 I'm stuck. Get out of there. Okay. We're just gonna do this like we did. A little bit of a marker. Okay, does that link to something over here? Nothing, obviously. Nothing, obviously. Part of me really wants to go see what the dilly, like what the deal with that is, and part of me is like, you know what, it's flashing, it doesn't let me scan it, it probably is for the best of everyone's sanity if I just leave that alone. So we are gonna leave that alone. Yeah, I can't touch it, I can't plug into it, I can't interface with it or anything. So I'm gonna guess it's assets that are just either extra assets that aren't intended to be there but are, or maybe there's a mystery and it's a buried base of maybe a different settler or someone else that got trapped down here or something. No idea. No idea. There's another 250. There's another 250. So I'm relimiting the chest as we're going through it. Just to make sure I'm not stacking tons and tons of stuff. And again, the reason why I don't want tons and tons of stuff is if at any time I want to relocate anything, move my base around, change anything, I don't want to have to deal with the repercussions of having to unload tons of stuff. I thought I saw an X for a second. Huh, okay. Well, whatever. I'll take 108. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Done? No, 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 yes. You're not getting any plant frames. Okay, let's go see what the deal with that is. There are plant frames. Oh, for God's sake. Yep. Alright. I did it. I literally did it again. Here. Go ahead. Alright, let's backtrack throughout this whole thing. And there is somewhere else that's using plant frames. This did not seem to be affected. Oh yeah, I got a crap ton of these. I forgot about this. Yeah, man. Go absolute overdrive. Go ultra ham on the whole thing. Yeah, I completely spaced. I had that down there. Ha! Craps. Yeah, I had 1,000 just waiting. So I'm gonna delete the other one up here because I don't need it. I don't need two... Okay. I don't need 2 stashes of things. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Okay. We're up here. We're up here. Good stuff. Okay, this is storing this. I am not storing coolant units, so this is still a fine thing to have set up. Go away and go away. Cool? Cool. Alright, let's go fix our, This. I thought I fixed this. I super fixed this. I ultra super duper fixed this. Alright, maybe it's just residual that was still in the network. So I didn't, excuse me, I didn't successfully purge all of it to begin with. What the hell? Alright. I don't know what to make of this. Alright. I'm just gonna ignore it. That's how we're gonna solve this. We're gonna solve it by ignoring it. How are we doing on this? Cool, another stack. Another stack. Come on. How many advanced circuits do I need? I have another 75 right now. 76? I don't want to make too many runs if it's unnecessary. Like, I don't want to go there over and over and over and over again just to whatever. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the next biome is. Maybe I have to set up monorails, and the only way I can transfer goods between the 2 areas is via monorail. That would be a really cool concept. So I'm not really bringing the entire base. Maybe I can't transfer power? You know, heck, I have no idea. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. There's still a lot of resources I haven't even tapped. Which isn't a complaint. I like to see a lot of writing, a lot of areas that we could make something, yeah? Yeah, this is doing great just with these 2 drills. Which is still stupid overkill. Were there any other echolocations or whatever I wanted to find? Echolocate are very Borderlands, I think. It's been a while. It's been a hot diggity of a moment since I played Borderlands, but yeah. I can't genuinely think of any other places I needed to explore further, other than the door-locked areas. What? Are we out of power? Oh. Is it because of that? It's got to have been because of that, right? Okay. You don't like stuff stacked on top of you? Is that the problem? You don't? Interesting. Even though they only take up 1 square, that's a collision issue. I only needed this to downstep anyway, so not a big deal. Not a big deal. Last episode we also took a little bit of time and did a tour of the base. I don't know if I want to do another tour right now. I don't think enough has changed to justify another tour. I'm just honestly killing at least a little bit of time until I get these frames beefed up. I don't need very many more. So I'm going to wait for another stack of copper. There it is. Thank you kindly. Let's go head back to the freight elevator. I really wish I knew what that thing down there was. That thing I can't really identify. It looks like a core composer. But at the same time, nope. It's got some other junk on it. Yeah. Oh well. I'm not gonna worry about stuff I can't control, right? That's kind of my MO. I'm not really gonna fuss too much. Okay, here's all your frames, chips. I only need 100 more chips. That's awesome. Cancel crafting. Don't handcraft all that, please. 700 frames of iron, 600 frames of copper, 100 more chips. Yeah, we'll wrap up the freight elevator this episode too. Whoa, what? Okay. Running up things and running down things are always interesting. This is protected, but it's not going to tell me that. I know how to fix this. Oh! It's hella not protected. Interesting. Before we head back, was there anything else over here? I think I got everything over here. There wasn't any Atlantum to harvest. Oh, it looked like there was a light behind that. And there was a light, but it was just bioluminescent grass or whatever the crap it's called. Whoa, have we been down here? This seems pretty well lit up, but again, bioluminescence, right? We must have been down here. I'm not seeing any scannables. Is that scannable? No. Okay. I'm satisfied. I wasn't particularly looking for anything genuinely new, but... Oh. Okay, Iron, how you doing? Anything on the scanner? We must have already been down there. Yeah, it just loops around. This loops up and around to this iron patch. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this place. If I had to pick a place to, like, set up camp to sleep at, this would be it. What a beautiful view. Huh. I'm floating on air. I'm just slamming space. I don't know if you can hear it. Huh. Oh, wait, because the jetpack, right? But I'm still kind of flying, actually. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Let's stop doing that before we break the engine or something. We're going to head back. We're going to make 100 more chips. I'm going to get the frames. The freight elevator is going to unlock the other door. The other door, which is behind the freight elevator, gives us a warning or whatever it says. You have to unlock the freight elevator first. Yeah, if you slam it, you can do some fly. Hang on. Yep. This is... Hover pack is not correct. Flight is what it is. So now if I land and I hover... Yeah, it feels like that could be a thing. I don't want to break my spacebar, and I don't want to ruin this recording, so we're not going to do that. Ah. Abara. I am JohnMegacycle, destroyer of rocks. Whoa. Ruiner of mice. Bludgeoner of keyboards. Eater of tacos. Yes. That's it. Alright, so I'm back here. I want to pick up... Nope. I gotta go up another level. I want to pick up all of the cooling units. I possibly can. Right, because I need cooling units? Cooling systems. Right. We should have a nice fat box full of those things. 174, I would call that a box of them, yeah. I want half. Shift click. Does that work? No, it only does 5. Craft 1, craft 5. I'd like to craft half of that, but that's okay. Let's take a look at our frames. I'm so excited for new tech. This has kind of stopped me from doing any real expansion. Because with the handcrafting thing, honestly, I like it. It's cool, but it kind of breaks the game. Giving the player faster handcrafting speed. In my opinion. Because a lot of this advanced stuff I have not automated. The only thing I haven't really automated is just this advanced circuits bits. Yep, I didn't upgrade iron, so that's why this looks a little sad. I did upgrade copper, and you can tell. Gosh, all I can do is really speculate on what the freight elevator is going to be for us. I'm really excited to figure it out. New biome, new people, new personalities. Maybe somebody was stuck in the freight elevator, and we'll meet Jacques. We'll meet Jacques, and he's very outspoken, and he's flamboyant, and he's very cool, and he's like a boxer. He does like, you know, pugilism. Like, he's a boxer. He spars, like, yeah, he goes to the gym. It's at like the bar, or the boxing gym he goes to is called like For Queen and Country or something. I don't know. Who knows? I'm just making up a character as we go here. And it was his finishing move is Jacques and Awe. Yeah, maybe something. I don't know. So dumb. I'm tired. Okay. Jacques and Awe. Yes, I'm still smiling about that. Because I'm silly. You gotta be silly sometimes, right? I actually really like that Jacques and Awe. Okay. How many of these do I have? 74, 75, yeah. I'm just waiting on frames. How quickly can I make frames? Intermediaries. 1 second. Takes a fair amount of iron, but we could do it. There's kind of no point in us doing it. I'm just gonna let this percolate. You. Are you also making... Yeah, have half of this. Cool. Alright, speed this up a little bit. Reduces the demand a little bit on that. Okay. There's 5 hundo. I forgot how many I needed. Dang it. I would love a progress bar on that or something. How much have I already deposited? That would be cool. That's alright. What, 2 more trips? We'll wait for another 250 here. That'll be 500. I think I need like 900 or something. But I'm gonna make a run once this hits, actually. Cancel craft. Craft this. Where's the cooling units? 65. Cool. I went through all the cooling units. The rest of my thing was just going to be handcrafting anyway, I'm sure of it. Handcrafting the cooling units, I mean. Coolant systems? Coolant? Whatever. Whatever. Very close. I'm very close to 2 stacks. Once we hit 2 stacks, I'll hit it up. Yep, that was all my iron, and pulling any more iron from manufacture seems dumb. There we go. That's 500. How much copper do I have? I have 500 on me for that. Let's go do another run. I think I needed 900. I'm not really paying attention. Or instead of me saying I'm not really paying attention, it should honestly be like what it is I'm quite tired and I can't focus for anything. I'm actually in the middle of a work day because it's another day where I'm asked to provide 12 to 13 hours worth of work. And it's not... Oh, is this a scannable? No, okay. It's a lot of on-call stuff, and I don't need to really function that whole time, but I've been asked to put in a couple extra hours, so I'm gonna play little video games as I do. It's incredibly dead right now. There's nothing going on, so... Yeah, that's all I had to say about that. Oh, I guess it doesn't hover as much as I thought when I spammed the space. It looked like I was really taking off. Here's this, here's this, here's this. I need literally 25, I need 200, and I need 25. Yep. It looks like I'm flying, I'm not, alright. I thought I was really cheesing the system here. We never really got to use that third location, did we? This. We never really jumped into this and did anything with it. I scrapped and scanned everything I possibly could and I skated. I'm gonna finish building these advanced circuits and then that's gonna be it. For handcrafting stuff anyway. At least until we open the freight elevator. The other levels for Victor require way more advanced components, so I wanna see what's behind the freight elevator. There might be some really, really cool tech behind there, and then that'll change how I lay out my advanced stuffs. Kind of like how I've done with everything else, is I like to wait until I'm understanding of what tech I've got available, and then we go from there. Now, when I say that, looking at the tech, let's take a quick tech look real quick. I'm not actually seeing anything that's going to change the game. I don't even see anything up here for terraforming. Synthesis is going to be... There's nothing, really. Is this a... We have a Thresher Mark II, threshing speed. Planter doesn't have anything. Is this probably Thresher upgrade speed for everybody or something, maybe? There's like not a lot more tech for us to explore right now. So could I unlock Victor? Sure. Totally could. I'm not actually seeing anything that would drive me to do it. So instead of us finding new tech behind that door, maybe what we're going to find is a bunch of stuff I can scrap and scan, right? The old scrap and scan. Oh, we're getting very, very close. I'm very excited. Now, this game does have multiplayer capabilities up to 4 players, I believe. That being said, it'd be really freaking cool if we open up another area and that's where a buddy is or something. So they start off in that area, and now we got to do like this whole trade thing, right? Like, I'm producing a lot of iron, like not iron ore, iron. I'll send you iron, you send me copper. Kind of a thing. We do some trading. That would be really dope. There's 200. I'm gonna wait for a full stack of 250. I think 200 was all I needed. Yeah, I really should have upgraded iron, but didn't really feel there was a super strong need to until like right now, and I need 2,500 frames. Frames are still easy to produce. It's not a big deal. And I'm gonna wait a little longer. I'm not making another trip. Like, I can be patient for another 50 seconds. Not a problem. But yeah, I'm very excited how this works storyline-wise. So, let's talk about the story real quick, and then maybe that'll make a little more sense with my speculation. We were awoken due to a system fault, or a system error. We woke up, someone was talking to us, we find later that person, that was a person, was Sparks. Or Spark. Sparks? Sparks. They put their body in they put their consciousness into a cube. We found the cube, and we've been going on working with her and understanding that a lot of things that have happened seem to have been because of a massive time delay. Now, what's led me to that is we came across a facility where a rock had fallen through the ceiling, and she had said, "That's really strange. The shielding on the thing should have actually..." Oh, crap, I missed one. HVC reach. Okay, cool. High voltage cable. Nice. I did not see that one for the longest time. She was like, "That's weird. The enviro shielding or whatever on this facility, that could not happen. The only way it could have happened was if this was a very long time and the metal structure and the shielding or whatever just failed." So a lot of things that we've been seeing, I've been building context clues as if it's been a very, very, very long time. Hundreds of years, thousands of years, I don't know. So we eventually also meet Paladin in the Excalibur. The same thing happened to them. Their consciousness is out in a brain cube. And they've been giving us the skinny on the grand plan. We need to get resources back to Earth. So we've been meeting all these production quotas, unlocking tech, scanning and understanding, and now we're here to unlock this bad mamma jamma. Done. Done. Repair.
Task inbound. Overtime scaling. Review journal for expansion guidelines to ensure capacity for extreme production terminal upgrades. Standardized sector production quota fulfilled. Freight elevator restrictions lifted.
Excellent work, both of you. We should rest for a while before we depart. I know this reconstruction has been long and difficult.
You sound tired, sir. Are you alright?
These limitations in our memories are irritating. I know that much of what I am able to remember was highly classified, but I can no longer recall the intention behind it. Someone was desperate, abusing their power. Something is not as it was.
Sir, if you're not telling me something that could help us rescue the crew or get out of here...
I understand my duties precisely, Sergeant. Choose your next words very carefully.
You don't have to keep secrets from me, sir. That's all I'm saying.
Oh. Well, if you two don't mind...
I can see a few things in this office, but the real prizes are in that warehouse. It might be a while before we can get in there.
Oh, there's more? Boo. Annexo Rapid Construction Doctrine. Okay. Journal? Log? No. Databank. That's something I want to read. Maybe that'll tie some of this together. Equipment. Due to several initial discoveries, contingency revisions to the Annexal and Xcal Data classifications have now been executed. Notes in the upcoming briefing to review these changes are attached. Please observe full transparency with your teams and how these changes will... Yeah. I want to know... 11 million applicants. Holy crap. Do you have the antenna up? Yes. Can you see me? No. Can you see me now? No. Can you see me now? Yes. Good. Point your antenna at mine. Wait, was it somebody else? I'm Wave. Okay, I kind of wanted to just do this. And yes, that's the joke about safe sprint. It's safe because you can't. Well, you can, but you look like one of those cartoons where somebody's running in midair before they fall off a cliff. But Calyx is no cartoon. Calyx is no cartoon. And what happened today was no joke. Disable those safeguards again because of some mumbo-jumbo you pulled from the Rapid Construction Doctrine. You'll be going to find out what the person who wrote it thinks about you jeopardizing the monorail of an entire sector to shave 10 minutes off your build. I'll cover for you, mate. But we are never going to have this conversation again, and if anybody asks, we never had it at all. Okay, so some shenaniganizing going on. Please stop blind CCing the Botanical Research Department. Okay. Not super worried about the lore too much. I have my own theories I kind of want to keep intact. For whatever that's worth. Okay, some level 2 stuff. Repair required. Advanced circuit 400, 45 cooling. That's still nothing. That's still really not a lot of materials. Yeah, alright. So that's the real haul. Let's see what the elevator has for us. Oh! Awarded for the first establishment of the freight elevator operations. I can't read all that.
It's good to see that the self-repair routines on the elevators have kept them as intact as the production terminals.
Colonel, just tell me. Do you think we're going to find anybody else?
Yes. If nothing else, I believe Pacific is alive. Flag officer restrictions could not be maintained on these elevators if their vital signs did not remain. However, the emergency code I used to initialize the elevator, the Phoenix Protocol, was an option of last resort. It was created to function only if less than 5% of the entire expeditionary force could be detected within Calyx.
5%?
I do not know why. But there is no doubt now that very few of us remain.
So, they're gone. They're really gone. My entire crew.
And the Qualta is an even greater mystery. To expect such a small remainder of our forces to uphold so much production. It is as if Command had some expectations that this could happen. But why?
Warning. Mechanical integrity failing.
System! Halt elevator!
Breaker, search the panel for a manual brake lever.
Hold on. Should be. Override. Almost. Wait. Sparks.
Sparks? What?
Quickly! Find something to hold on to!
Sparks. I can save you. Integrity failure corrected. Alarm state deactivated. Returning to origin for analysis and self-repair.
Sergeant, was the system message? Speaking to you.
I don't know. I've never heard it talk like that. Or say my name. Or say anybody's name.
We are alive because of it.
No. No, there has to be an explanation. We have to take it apart. Breaker, I want you
Sergeant, we must put this aside. We are not safe here. When the elevator stops, we will exit. We will find the answer to this together. You are not alone.
Interesting. Okay.
Your report, Sergeant.
For now, it seems like we won't be going anywhere. The self-repair we were so enthusiastic about looks like it'll be starting over from scratch.
So long as it is making progress, I suggest we use the time to continue developing our manufacturing capacity here. It may be of benefit to us in further sectors.
Agreed.
Remain prepared. It will be time before you know it.
Huh. Okay. There's kind of nothing else really for me to do about that. You know what? Based on this layout... no, I take that back. Okay, we're gonna head back. We're gonna get advanced circuits, and we're gonna crack open that warehouse. So that is one of the things I did not think through that would possibly happen. I didn't think the elevator would just stop. I'm going to be honest, I haven't looked up anything except with what we've already discussed on the stream, or the videos, I should say. So I don't know exactly where this ends and what is like content incoming, right? I don't know for sure. That's interesting. Remain prepared, keep ramping up production. Kind of sounds to me like that's the end of this early access, but I don't know for sure. I didn't get a credits, I didn't get a a message or anything, so hard to tell. Hard to really tell. The other indication that I have that we're kind of nearing the end of the content is I'm not seeing any more tech in the actual tech database. Like when I hit T to get the tech, I'm not seeing any more like that. So I don't know if there's anything there either. I have all this. I have all that. Let's get some Atlantum. Oh no, I need cooling units. Let's get some more cooling units. We could easily crack that open this episode as well. Our production's pretty dope. And I'm very confident I've got a lot of cooling systems ready to party. If I had to guess. I don't think it's full, but at least 400? That'd be cool. 245. That's a really good start. Go. Thought I'd grab more Atlantum. I guess not. Be really easy. Boop. Overshot that slightly. Okay. I think we're going to handcraft these, and we're going to knock that out. What I am going to do is I am going to activate handcrafting level 4. Cool. Burp, burp. It's going quite fast now. I wonder if that took that into consideration, actually. 1.2 seconds. I think it was 2 seconds before? I don't remember. Anyway. 45 cooling systems, yeah. It should be pretty easy. I want to see what's in that warehouse. But let's talk a little bit more where we're at and what's happening, right? I kind of ramped myself up to think there was more content after that. Based on the research that is currently available, I'm going to assume that at this juncture, the game is truly at a you ramp up as much as you like, get her done kind of a thing. And there's not really much else past that, which is totally fine. What I might do is we're going to crack open that warehouse, see if there's anything really cool of interest. And then realistically, unless there's anything else pointing me into a hard and fast direction, I'm probably going to say this is season 1, or I'm going to pause this season and say we'll come back to it later. Like, I'll pay attention to the announcements and such. We'll see if there's anything new coming on and coming up. And then that's going to be that. Yeah, I'll just go from there. So this episode, if we do that, this is not the end of our gameplay of Techtonica. I want to see where this goes from here. Interesting that the person that was in the elevator or the system addressed Sparks by name. Calling that out, I find that a little interesting. there's some past relationship, and then the elevator or the system itself is also something that came to a gruesome end, turned its consciousness into gestalt, I guess, some thinking form, and then now that's how that works. I couldn't tell you, no idea. See, I'm gonna wait for the 45 of these, and then we're gonna see where we're at on crafting. But yeah, this actually won't take super long. I need 400. I have 217. We're already halfway there. Yeah. I like the handcrafting bonus. Honestly, I think it kind of breaks the game. Because I haven't added anything this entire episode. Which isn't a bad thing. I ramped up so hard on purples and blues because I thought I was going to need all this. I needed 25% of this. I bet you any money these machines haven't kicked on probably ever since I built them or the line got built. Something like that. Yeah, there just has not been need for any of that. Which I think is pretty funny, pretty interesting. But yeah, as much as I really like handcrafting upgrades, I think there was a 500%. 500% of base, I think, breaks it. Heck, 300% breaks it. 150 isn't bad because that makes me an assembler. How is it phrased? Assemblers do 150% better than I can handcraft, or I do 50% worse than an assembler. Something like that, I think, was the logic. So right away, I'm at a handcrafting disadvantage. So this tech makes sense making it even. But yeah, this is nuts. As long as I have all the requisite ingredients, I'm kind of going ham. What is that, 40? I need 45? Yeah, okay. Someone's trying to build a Bitcoin farm. That's all I can say with all these cooling units and such. What are we at? We're almost at 300. I'm just... Yeah, dude, we're knocking stuff out left and right. I would have honestly liked to have done a little bit more with monorails, but I find I really didn't use them at all. Again, not necessarily a bad thing. I just would have liked to have diversified my base a little bit better using those. Also, that having been said, we saved a ton of electrical power by not using monorails. Monorails are smexy, but they are thirsty. 325, yeah, we're done. We got the cooling units. So we're going to go put in the advanced circuits, and we're going to crack that warehouse. I'm looking very forward to that. I saw level 2 miners in there. I saw, I think, some level 2 smelters in there. No, that's some good shiz. Some super good shiz. I'm going to look down a bit more, see if there's any other techs I missed. Though if I did, I genuinely can't think of which one I might have. Oh, and we're making coolant and shiverthorn and all that. That's fine. Yeah, 350. We should have more than enough in our crafting grid to wrap that up. I'll just have to be a little patient about it. Okay. I was wondering if that was going to trigger again. How's it going, mate? Here's your coolant. Here's your chippies. And one more, please. Cool. I got to dump off 40 more of these bad boys, and we're into some tech. I see 3 right there. What else? There's threshers. There's planters. There's all kinds of broken crap. I don't think I've ever been excited for broken crap in my entire life. I don't need these threshers. We're not doing any mining anytime soon. I'm not dealing anything with that. Anything strange out of the ordinary around here? I don't think so. We did not go up here. Might be able to make a case for it. Hold on. I'm amazed it didn't complain and say it was protected, but alright. Oh, I think we did make it up here. We made it up somewhere. Looks like it's a dead end with some Atlantum to be harvested and set up, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Dude, I want in on that warehouse. Oh, come on, 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Plonk. Wow. Okay, let's get some tech first. Mole tunneling. Pack size level 4. Mole flatten. Mist grass. Rapid construction doctrine. And now we know Thresher Mark II. Good stuff. We already knew Drill Miner level 2 or whatever. So this isn't gonna... Oh, hi. More power. Good stuff. Oh, what is this?
These are pieces of the Excalibur, right? That giant tunnel borer you drove us all down here in.
Yes. Every facility and piece of equipment you see anywhere on Calyx was once a part of the Excalibur.
It always seemed unnecessarily complicated to me. Why couldn't we just dig a giant hole and throw everything in it?
The Excalibur was designed to have structural pieces removed from it as we descended, enabling us to industrialize new sectors from the moment of the discovery. Your giant hole strategy would have lacked this sophistication.
Okay. Sure. Sure, man. Sure. A bunch of belts. Nice. Stat cap level 3, level 4. I can read. I can read all the numerals. 1, 2, all of them. Okay, and planters. I actually don't need any of this, but I'm going to scan it because it'll force me to go around the entire facility and take a look at anything else I might have missed. You know, like another research thing right here. Stat cap 2? Didn't it just research stat cap 4? Huh, interesting. There's another chunko research that I can't... Okay. Thank you. Rail rush level 3. Okay, I'm just going to fall down and start over. If that overhead cable wants to be this complicated for reasons, fine. Also, the fact that all the machines... Hello? Huh, I actually... Oh, there we go. The fact that all these machines are stacked in this warehouse... and they are still derelict and broken, that tells me, like, this has been sitting for long time. Probably hard to speculate how long, because I don't know how moist the area is. I don't know if there's any air flowing in and out. Are there any dry areas? Based on the soil and how much water is around, I'm very confident nothing gets dry. Also, taking all the consideration of all the mushrooms and stuff into consideration, there's more than enough dark moist for fungus to blossom and grow. So, I don't know. I guess after a while, all the water in the air, the extra moisture could corrode parts. We also don't know what kind of water this is. I mean, it's going through a lot of rock or whatever, so I'm going to assume it's pretty fairly filtered. Hard to say. Hard to say. Okay, of all the things we have to do, there's a signal to decipher, crafting possessing an unknown piece of equipment, there's another Victor thing, there's a bunch of scaling up requirements, there's also a door to repair. I'm going to stand by what I said, and I think I'm going to call this a pause in our season. I've actually really enjoyed the experience. I like the way this game plays. The forcing you to do some exploration, I don't think it's bad. I'm very confident I'll hear from players that are like, I don't want to explore, I just want to build the factory. I get that. You have to explore in Satisfactory as well to get to other materials. So that part isn't too far off. Like, some exploration is required. This is a different form of exploration where the technology is not just given to you. You have to power up a terminal, find the derelict research by scanning it, and scan it, and then pay for it in the science baubles, right? That works out. It's a different way to handle things. It's definitely a different way to handle things. Speaking of science, let's go take a final look at our science area, our big old platform, and see where we're at with that. I had plenty of room for more science. I had another platform there, another platform there. I thought there was going to be like way, way more science. But with everything we've researched and accomplished, I think we've knocked it out of the park. So, I'm going to wrap up this episode and this season for now. I think as new content gets added to the game and more options and features expand, I think I'll just continue the save. We'll just continue and see how far we go with things. Other than that, the only thing I could really think of is if there's a massive restructure change to how the game is played, that would prompt me to start something fresh. A good example where that's the case is like 7 Days to Die. Whenever they came out with a new release, like a brand new full big release, they're like, we really recommend you start over. That's kind of how I've been handling that. But this is literally where it all started. Outpost or mining base or whatever, Lima. Yeah. This is still our little bootstrap base that we started everything with, all our platforms, all our mining, and of course our big, stupid obelisk of science. Okay. That's all I've got for now. My name's JohnMegacycle. Thank you for joining me with this very fun trip through Techtonica. Yeah, thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.